Paul, welcome in. Okay, so I just finished the channeled pre-shuffled messages. And the first thing I got through was Green Light Special All Through the Night. So it was an old TLC song, but it was called, sorry, Red Light Special All Through the Night. And it was about bedroom antics, okay? But the main thing I'm not getting that, though. I'm getting a green light, like the go-ahead, given the go-ahead, because of all the other messages that came through. New York coming through again. So there's something about I'm leaving, I'm leaving today. So maybe you're leaving, you've got the green light, you're going, or someone's leaving, they've got the green light, they're going. And there might be something about New York. I couldn't actually discern which one it is, but maybe both were significant. Acreage, like a property, an acreage, and also anchorage, so like anchoring down, or like an anchor, like is in the sea. So take that however that resonates for you. Could be different for different people. And then I got horses and mules. So maybe someone's got an acreage with horses and mules on the acreage. I'm trying to think of symbology. I don't know what the symbology is for mules. Mules are usually more less tolerant than horses, I think. Like horses will run wild and run free and quick and fast. I think mules are a little less fast, like they potter along or whatever. I don't know. There was a lot about differences coming through. Then I got sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. So I get that as empowerment, as strength. I think you're saying, you can do whatever you want, you can kick and scream and yell and whatever, but you're not going to faze me. I'm too strong now for that sort of thing. Sadness, grief and sorrow was coming through. I was feeling a lot of that when I first started channeling. At the same time, I was getting water emotions, speak positive affirmations. So maybe you're feeling sad, you're feeling low or whatever. Maybe putting on those frequencies that cleanse your energy and uplift the spirit. But I did get speak positive affirmations, so listening to positive affirmations. And then I got shock horror, like there was a bang outside that shocked me a little. So maybe there's something that's gonna, and I heard horror, shock horror, so I don't know. And then I got beep beep burrito. So I don't know. I just got that accident, so something might give you shock. Maybe it's a shock that you just miss having an accident or something. Please don't concern yourself with that, but I have to say it's coming through. Then I got, or it could even be, that you're shocked that someone has bought you a new car, a Barina. Take it however it resonates. So it could be, so don't worry. The number 1244 coming through too. Then I got isotopes. So I tried to look at this so I could explain it to people. But I also got same but different. So maybe there's two people or whoever, how many people, some people that are the same but different. They may seem the same, but they're actually very different. But it talks about equal amount of protons but different number of neutrons in a nucleus. So maybe an equal amount of people that I'm getting like different cultures but same spiritual beliefs, like that sort of thing. So an equal amount of people with the same spiritual beliefs but are different in their nationality or something. Like, I don't know, but that's the sort of gist of it. That they have that an isotope has equal number of protons but different number of neutrons in their nucleus. Okay, so that's what isotope means. And they're in the same place on the table. So, okay, so maybe I just was thinking table then. So maybe there'll be different people. They're the same place on the table, but they're different to others. Okay. I don't know, take that how it resonates. And I'm getting calendar as well. So maybe table and calendar, like tabling something, calendar, I don't know. But I also wrote down hydrogen, helium, beryllium, and carbon. So those, that I'm getting gases. They're gases in my mind when I think of what they are. Beryllium. Is beryllium a gas? I don't know about beryllium, but helium's the gas, you know, that you put in balloons that make them rise. Hydrogen gas is hydrogen and oxygen is water. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, sorry, I can't explain it. And carbon. I'm getting carbon dioxide for the gas, but carbon is the black stuff like that you put in your fish tank filter. I don't know. Take these however they resonate for you. I was also getting, you know, that this, I drew the nucleus, the isotope. I don't know if you can see there. But it reminded me of geometric shape symbols. So shapes were coming through too, squares, boxes, because I got magical box and magical circle, which I'll talk about later. And cones was coming through. So maybe, I'm getting in art too. So maybe you work with geometrical shapes in your art, or yeah. So, and then I got mission bell, ding dong goes the bells. And that's where I got magic box. But I got differences in kids, good and bad sort of thing, like that song Ding Dong Goes the Bells. It talks about a kid that threw a cat in the well, which I think is disgraceful. But that's not the child's fault, I suppose, if they're... Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But, you know, I was getting, you know, I don't know where it come in. That I don't know, but like we're all born in it. I don't even know how to say that. We're all born divine. Like, what did it come through this morning? The divine only creates divine beings, or something. So that song makes me think about, you know. And then I've got investmenta beside that. So you cannot blame, like what I'm getting is you can't blame the kids for throwing the kitten down the well, because it's what has, how they've been mentored and what they've been invested, what's been invested in them, sort of thing. Boy in the corner, gangland pressure. So these are the things, like, I'll go through this first. In 2022, there was a movie that come out, because I got the channel message Boy in the Corner. So it was about gangland pressure, the rascal, the outcast, being suppressed. So I'm getting like a child, their innate, beautiful, divine nature being suppressed and being under pressure to sort of go to the dark side, sort of. I'm getting that sort of thing, like your conditioning and your beliefs and patterns and that are put on you as a child. But this movie, and then I got Kings of Bel-Air, which made me think of the King of Bel-Air, the show, which he moves into a rich neighborhood. So I was getting like, you're going to be moving into a rich neighborhood. If you are this child, you know, that, you know, yeah, so I'm getting, so that's what I'm getting, that, and I got equations and equilibrium. So creating an equilibrium, create equations, equating, summing up the information, summing up, maybe you're summing up why you are like you are, or where you've come from, how you got to the situations you got to, why, how that maybe you were suppressed as a child. Yeah, okay. So Book of Revelations book was coming through. Book, it's now a movie and a book, and it goes for 2 hours and 24 minutes and 29 seconds. I wrote those numbers down, so they may be significant. I actually didn't calculate it, but I'm going to add them together now. So 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that comes to a 10. So endings, new beginnings. What else does 10? Transition. You definitely are. This was talking about transformation, transition, transmutation. 10th house is achievements and status. So I'm getting, that you've achieved something. You at the end of a cycle, you're coming into a new cycle. And then that also talks about the Book of Revelation's last days in the end. So and that movie talks about, in the end, in the last days, there will be sexual immorality, wealth and violence, greed, sort of thing. But I don't think that was the main point. The main point here was that it's the last days for something to happen. It's the end. It's ending, no more. And the 7 signs from the Revelations were woman, dragon, sun, Michael, remnant, sea beast and earth beast. And when I was looking into this or whatever, the Revelation talks about an apocalyptic event, the last days, the end, by John, and there was, John was coming through. And when I'm looking at these 7 signs, it makes me think, okay, so woman and dragon. Dragon in the Revelations talked about the dragon being the devil sort of thing, or whatever, or Satan. Satan was the word they used. So it's just funny that I'm getting, you may be the woman that's involved, and the son is Michael. Michael is the son of God, or you could even be the son of God. And then we've got remnant. Remnant is something that's left over, and then we have sea beast and earth beast. So so I'm getting like the earth beast could be, so you may be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be the sea beast, which is, or these could be the people. Take however resonates for you. So sea beast, I'm getting, water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. So yeah, take that however that resonates for you. But I just found that intriguing, that interesting. PDF was coming through, something about a PDF, a doctorate. So maybe congratulations if you got your doctorate, or I don't think it's meant to be PDF. Maybe it's PDA. Oh, okay. Your PDA, that's something you get when you get a doctorate, don't you, or something like that. Greek text, maybe it was to do with symbology and Greek text and Roman in language. So maybe you're I was getting architect, but that's not what I mean. Archaeologist. So maybe you studied archaeology, I don't know. Yeah. Then I was getting Michael's role in the Revelations was to defend God's people. He's the chief angel. And then I got Jude 1:9 is how it said, the Lord rebuke you as he contends with the devil. So my feeling is the Lord, the divine, is dealing with this person that's gone against you, the devil, the devil who's trying to stop you. Judgment has been made on behalf of an earth angel. Justice will prevail. Wait and see. That was a channeled message. Have hope. Okay, so Have hope. Justice is prevailing. Judgment has been called, and now the chief angel is coming in to defend you, because judgment has been made. Okay, then I got magic circle with the stones, like Stonehenge, rites of passage, self-discovery and acceptance, healing the earth, the divine energies healing the earth. And then, so I got two different types of magic circles. So the Stonehenge, which is like the positive, the divine, the earth angels, the healing of earth, the healing of self-discovery, the healing of acceptance, a place where you can go for healing, sort of thing. And then crow call come through, stone circles, crow call, stone circles. So this is a place where they used, where it's known for a murder, but also known as a sacrificial place. From in the past, it was used as a sacrificial place. And then I got sacrificial Lamb of God, so which made me go into protected by God and free of sin, injustice. So you may be seen as the sacrificial Lamb of God, but you are protected by God and free of sin and injustice. So I'm getting this: you are no longer free. You are now free. So Jesus being significant for that, because he was the Lamb of God. The number 122, Israelites from slavery in Egypt. So Jesus freed, freed the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. The Son, God, Goddess, is watched over very closely, and I'm getting that you are the Son, God or Goddess. Okay, and you're being watched over very closely. The scarab coming through with rebirth and resurrection, so I believe this is you. Accept that you don't know all and move forward in growth. So I think that's what you're doing now, accepting that you don't know everything and you don't need to. You just need to move forward and grow. Yeah. Then I got I got necromancy coming through, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to write that down. I don't want to say that, thinking it was something else. Okay, so I wrote down necropsy, and then I got told you need to, I need to tell you about necromancy. So, okay, so necropsy, anyway, is the examination of dead tissue. Okay, so autopsies. And necromancy is actually witchcraft, black magic, sorcery, control, raising the dead, communicating with spirits, communicating with the dead, divination, scrying, invading privacy. That's not one of the terms, but that came through, invading privacy. Combative skill, so it's more of the dark side of magic, the black magic, the combative skill. And I kept on thinking, I've gone down the rabbit hole now. So maybe you've gone down the rabbit hole. Maybe this person went down the rabbit hole. They weren't intending to get this far into black magic or whatever, but they did. And now cracks are appearing in their image. It's the towers are falling for them. Justice, restricted freedoms, pain, anguish, sorrow, and prayer came through. So maybe they're praying because they feel restricted, because cracks are appearing in their image of self, I'm getting, and that justice is being served, which is causing them pain, anguish, and sorrow, which we don't want to wish on anyone. But if you wish harm on others, then it's going to come back onto you. That's the universal law. There's no way of avoiding it. Book of Shadows coming through, and last rites. Okay, so I was getting last rites as well. So there may be a death, because I'm getting last rites and necropsy, examination of dead tissue. So cutting cords and breaking free of restriction. So I think that you are needing to, or you have cut the cords and are now breaking free of this restriction. People around and there's people around you that care about you. So if you are feeling sad, lonely and down, know that there is people that care for you, that are around that you can speak to or whatever. Slavery, slave to the divine, I was getting. So I think that coming back to this, that these people that have gone against you are now slaves to the divine. They're under divine control or whatever. Clarity, bringing the Father. So then when I was shuffling the tarot cards, it come out that clarity will be coming to the Father, to the Emperor. So this clarity is going to bring them freedom. And then they're going to come in and offer you a cup of love. Or maybe not you, sorry, whoever it is, offer the Empress a cup of love. So if you are the Empress, you're standing in your integrity, you're trusting your wisdom, you're going within and you're offering, and you're going to be receiving an offer of growth, prosperity and enlightenment, because you are centered, balanced and divine. Okay, be patient with your and then I got be patient with your manifestation. And your wishes, they are coming. Just have patience. What did it say? It did say that somewhere. Patience, all is well. Yeah. What else? Beautiful changes are coming in. Magic, power, achievement, strength, clarity, open to receive. This is your energy. You are in the energy of abundance and change, like they're what you're pulling in. You've achieved things through your strength. You're open to receive and then I also got moon magic, so maybe something you manifested around the moon, insights, downloads, visions of a time to come, so prophecies, so maybe you're prophesizing something, or you're going to get a vision of what's to come, or you've already had that vision. 33, community and growing with people who inspire you. So the number 33 is significant. Freedom, blooming. You did it, is what I heard. You did it. You created the life you wanted, growth and magic. Experiment and progress. So they're asking you to experiment with your gifts, I'm assuming, or experiment even with things that you want to look into, your hobbies or whatever it is, the stuff that you're passionate about. I'm getting calm blue seas. I'm getting that's just your energy that you emit. Ocean tides coming through. So maybe the ocean, the seas are significant to you. There's a lot of those references in here. Maybe that brings you serendipity, maybe even listening to ocean sounds. Also getting balance, fertility energy, stability, growth, love, adventure, magic, healer, relentless fighter, warrior spirit. Okay, so this is all the things that you are encompassing. Optimism, have optimism. You are free. You are free. So please celebrate this achievement. Transmuting energy and activating your chakras. So you may be doing that right now. And this is transforming you into your happiness, transforming into happiness. Power and retreat. So your power, your happiness is transforming things and creating these low vibrational energies that are trying to defeat you, attack your opponents, whoever's trying to stop you from achieving this, are retreating. Beauty transforming into love. So your beauty may be transforming something into love. Responsibility and discernment. Okay, so they're saying, you're moving up to a higher level, which brings a higher level of responsibility and a higher level of discernment and higher level, higher devils. Ancestors, greatness, your power is real. So your ancestors are telling you, believe in your greatness, your power is real, and go after what it is you want. Take the road less traveled and create your story. Get grounded, get out in nature, and get a higher perspective, because it's needed right now. So you need to get a higher perspective of things. Okay, I'll go into the cards. I'll quickly just get a couple of these. Okay, the witch hair. Cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. So take that leap. Take that leap of faith. Take the honey mother. Sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest forms. I'm getting like children from that. Lies in the smallest forms. Okay. Maybe small gestures of love. The spirit familiar. Seek loving connections and cherish friendships. Oh, so cherish the loved ones that are around you right now. Lady of the Lost. Give to others, treasure life and all its magic. So it's definitely a time of giving. Giving to the people that you love in life. Maybe your animals as well. Treasure your animals. Treasure what they give to you. Or maybe you are a treasure to the animals as well. Maybe they're your friends. You have friends in animals. I was going to say in high places. I don't know why. Okay, stories are medicine, strengthening and renewing. So your story, big thing about getting your story out there, because it's going to help people, going to help strengthen and renew them, going to give them faith and the power to move forward. Take control of your quest, choose your companions wisely. So I'm getting, treasure the companions that you do have, that you do love, that strengthen and renew your faith, or strengthen and renew your spirit, and let go of the ones that do not support you, do not enrich your life, do not strengthen you, do not cherish you, do not show you love and compassion. I'm getting a lot of tattoos too coming through, like circles, spirals of life, sort of. Maybe you're thinking of getting that tattoo. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I just had an urgent call I had to take. Okay. Okay, so these cards are Earth Power Oracle cards. I like to get these because they're places across the world that may be significant. Also, the messages are quite nice. Okay, Puhana. I don't think that's how you say it, but the place of refuge. I am forgiven, I forgive. There is something interesting about this place as well, in regards to extraterrestrial beings. That's not usually what they call them, but I can't think of it right now. So it's a significant place anyway, of first contact, I'm getting. It's a very spiritual place anyway in Hawaii. So if that interests you, maybe look that place up. But yeah, know that you are forgiven and you forgive. You have a compassionate heart. Taramina, I do not resist change. Change can be creative force. I can build upon my strengths. So you're learning to build upon your strengths. You're learning to accept change. and accepting that changes can be good and powerful. Is that a bird? Oh no, I saw a bird too, so birds could be significant for you. Horses as well. We have a horse here, Taos. We are one. I exercise self-care and care for my community. There is no one spiritual path, but okay, so I'm getting, you know, you're realizing, or yeah, I think you're realizing that there are many spiritual paths, you know, there is not just one, and that we are all united, we are all one, we are all connected consciously. My words aren't coming to me right now. So you exercise self-care and care for everyone else. You don't discriminate against people for their religious teachings, not teachings, beliefs. Svalbard, both darkness and light are necessary. There is light even in the darkest of nights. I accept that I am part of the cycle of nature. I open myself to new wonders every day. So you're opening yourself up to new experiences, knowing that life is cyclic, that experiences are necessary for growth. And there is light and dark in everybody, in everything. So it's sort of like learning to accept everybody for their differences. You know how we talked about differences but the same and that. So you're learning that. Manifesting dreams. So I believe that you're manifesting a sparkly new life right now. Otter spirit may be significant for you. Otters may be significant. Horses may be significant. Birds may be significant. Animals in general may be significant. Hares, rabbits, bears, tigers. And that's all I'm getting. Oh, that's a card number 10 too. 46. So we were getting 10s earlier. This is number 11. So 10, 11 could be significant. This is retreat. So I think we've just come out of winter now into spring. But that's winter on that card. I get Canada from that card. And then we have activation. So I'm getting to go within, to retreat back to your home, to the comforts of your home, because you're activating right now. And I'm getting like winter, spring. As I just talked about, we've just come into spring. So you're coming into spring. This activation is bringing in your happiness, your joy, your love. That's what I'm getting from that card. And I'm getting tall poppy syndrome. What is that, tall poppy syndrome? Sorry, I can't remember. That's thinking you're bigger than other people. I don't know. Anyway, that coming through. Patience, uncertainty. You know, just have patience. The path's not clear yet. You know, these thickets, you've got to wait till they open. If you try and go through that now, it's going to be pretty painful. So just have patience. The fog will clear. Things will become certain. The clarity will come in. You just need to be patient and wait for now. So retreat into your hidey home, into your hidey hole, and manifest your dreams while you activate this new download, while a part of you is activated. I'm getting sacral and solar plexus and heart coming through too. Okay. Refuge, yeah. So yeah, take refuge in nature as well. a unicorn coming through in that globe. I'm getting, this positive affirmation, this looking to the positive, looking to your childhood, giving to your inner child, giving into fun, to happiness, to joy, as well. And then I have optimism here with the hummingbirds. Maybe you're seeing hummingbirds, maybe you're seeing butterflies and swans too, or water birds in general, and rabbits, hares. Creativity. Hare represents illumination, intuition, promise and balance. Strongly feminine in energy, she will come into your life when you need to look within and figure things out. Time to calm down and take a moment. If you are struggling creatively, Hare can help the energy to flow once again. Okay, so definitely a time to just go within, to relax, to work on your creative endeavors, to have fun, to manifest your dreams, to be patient with yourself and others. Okay, so we have another rabbit. So we have hare there and rabbit here. If you're connected to the rabbit spirit animal, you are clever and creative, but may be working to overcome fear and anxiety. The rabbit totem teaches us to overcome irrational fears while still protecting ourselves from harm. Remember, it can be risky not to act on your dreams, ideas, and plans. So take action. Rabbits move very quickly too, so fast action. Guidance with the hawk. Seeing a hawk means that you are on the right path in life, and your spirit animal is there to make sure you keep on this path. Use the hawk spirit animal during times where you need laser-like focus and have to take on the role of a leader. It may be a call to see things from a higher perspective. We did say this earlier. You need to get out in nature and try and see things from a higher perspective. And focus on your observation skills. So pay attention to your surroundings, to what's around you and the way people are acting, behaving, speaking, all those sort of things. And then we have sheep with innocence and peace under that. Peace, wisdom, perspective, yeah. So getting some peace so you can, listen to the voice of your soul. So you can hear your wisdom. I might just get 2 of these, please. Okay, I'll just take them. Okay, so we have Othala, tradition, family, and legacy. I feel that you're setting down roots. You're setting down your legacy. You're leaving a legacy. You're starting new traditions for your family. Your roots have grown strong. And then we have magic, cunning, and mystery with per throw. So we have 24, which is 6, 14, which is 5, and then 12, which is 3. Harvest, justice, and diligence. Magic is important, but magic mushrooms may be important or significant. So maybe that, I'm getting that, see things from a different perspective as well. Foxes come out in the last reading too, so foxes may be significant. Mammals may be significant. I think these are all mammals. We're mammals. We're mammals. No, we're not mammals. Magic, cunning, mystery, mystical forces behind the scenes. We talked about that. There's things going on behind the scenes that you cannot see. there's forces working behind the scenes to bring in your harvest, to bring you justice. I'm getting, just do your due diligence, like look after your protection as well. You are protected, but also you need to protect yourself as well. And keep on looking at the magic and mystery of life. Look into the mysterious. Be cunning, go after what it is that you want. Manifest your dreams. And dive deep into your creativity. And listen to encouraging people and encouraging positive affirmations and things like that. Because you are setting down your legacy, your traditions now. You are worthy of beautiful things, divine, magnetic, and valuable. Yes, you are. With card number 3, so 333 may be significant. 29, 11, 11, 11. Does that come through twice? Sometimes you will break before you bloom. It's time of a liberation, time of understanding, time to see the roses, time to see yourself blooming, time to see how far you've come, time to see how much work you've put in, time to see how beautiful you are, how worthy you are, how much you're cared for by the divine, how you are in service to the divine, so the divine is in service to you. So you're valuable to the divine. So because you're one of their loyal I've lost the word. Servants. I don't like saying servant, but yeah, for a better word. Divine chosen ones. Okay. I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use the things as fuel. So you're very strong and powerful now. What didn't break you only made you stronger. The Alchemist, empowerment, pain, and sorceress. I believe they've actually, you've been liberated by how strong you are, by how much you can alchemize, how, you're coming into your power because you know how you've achieved empowerment, because you've seen how much pain you've gone through and how you've alchemized this pain and anguish into something positive. So keep going, keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, keep being patient. The wishing tree, my wishes grow big like the tree, and keep believing that your wishes are growing big like the tree. Visualize these things coming to life. Candle magic, every day things get better, and believe that every day things are getting better and better and better. And the number 222 may be significant because that's there too. And then freeze it. I freeze what I no longer want. So what that card talks about is, and that's card 8, prosperity in my eyes. So you can write things down on paper, what you no longer want in your life, and you can freeze it and put it in the freezer. And when that, so if it's a person, so when that person's gone out of your life, you can then get rid of that out of your freezer. Okay, so this we got in the pre-shuffle. So bubble power, my wishes float easily out into the world. So make sure they're wishes of magic, peace, hope, strength, joy, and love. So that's card number 6 too. Send a letter to the universe, the world loves me. So it's 9, 27. So you may be receiving a letter as well. A letter of love, I'm getting. Or something the divine is sending you, the universe is sending you a letter of love, a love letter, or something that's going to bring you joy, happiness. It could even be information, a message coming in that's not, it doesn't have to be in the mail, but a message of love coming through that I feel like the divine has orchestrated. Okay, love your body. I love my body. So maybe affirmations of for beauty, for love, for the body, you know, like maybe loving your body, treating your body well. Maybe you're doing this or you need to do this. Or maybe you have love coming towards you, a masculine. Or it could be a feminine. I'm getting like a feminine energy as well. So take it however that resonates for you. But love may be coming in. Maybe this is this message of love that's coming in. Create a spiral. I am flowing with the seasons. Spirals are definitely significant. They were coming through a lot in this reading. But flow with the seasons. So I'm getting that, like, get rest when you need it. They're, you know, pretty much telling you to retreat right now, to focus on self, to go within. Because the path's not clear right now. You need to wait and have patience and wait till the path's clear. Yeah, okay, I'll get a couple of tarot. I didn't know whether I wanted to get tarot or not. Okay, so we have knowledge and conflict. So maybe there's a conflict in knowledge, in so there may be conflict between you and another, or between two other people, two masculines, or just even people in their masculine energy at loggerheads because of their knowledge, because of their perception of what's right maybe and what's wrong. I'm getting like golden ticket, because that, you know, gold potion that's in their hands. Let me just get more information. Okay. All right. So your knowledge may be causing conflict, and you're needing to know that knowledge could cause conflict, that you can heal or harm with this knowledge. Root chakra and solar plexus chakra is also significant. So I'm getting like, so words, because like the I am or maybe your happiness, your joy is actually causing another harm, which is not your fault at all. That is them that needs to change their perspective. Or take that how it resonates. Maybe the way you're perceiving something could cause others harm, could cause conflict. This was that in the upright beforehand, and now it was in the... Why is that reversed? That's like enlightenment to me, that card is. The lower three chakras are definitely significant. So maybe getting grounded, maybe working on those lower three chakras. I'm getting maybe too much in the spiritual realms, too much in your head, too much thinking. You know, this was in the reverse as well, and this is the higher perspective card as well. So, you know, that thing again of getting a higher perspective, healing, maybe you know, you're healing, you're blossoming. You know, maybe not taking action right now, not waiting before you I would say just waiting before you take action, because you're healing right now, you're uplifting, you're leveling up. Clarity around love, it is too. Okay, we have King of Fire on the bottom of the deck. So King of Fire is a passionate person. It could be a masculine, it doesn't have to, it can be masculine, it's masculine energy. So Leo, Aries, Sag. No longer restricted, no growth, not balanced. Walking away from offer of love. So there's an offer of love. King of Water. So we did have King of Fire, and now we've got King of Water. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Emotionally intelligent man. So because that's like King of Cups. So that could be you, or that could be somebody else. Why is the King of Water here? Maybe this love offer is from that person. But I see that you need to retreat, that you need to go within. Abundance coming out too. And destiny. So I get that you are destined to be abundant and to be loved. Maybe even by a King of Water. So someone that's emotionally secure in themselves. Somebody has emotional strength and intellect, and somebody that's compassionate, that's loving, that's caring, that's yeah. And I might leave it there. Integrity on the bottom of the deck, which come out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, I hope this gave you some clarity. I hope this gave you some guidance of what you need to do now. But I think it's more of going within, relaxing, manifesting what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, waiting, having patience and waiting for the path to open up, for clarity to come in, making sure that your knowledge is not creating rifts, is not, you know, that, you know, that higher level, higher devil and that higher responsibility, you know, with the knowledge that you have, you need to be considerate of others and understand that this knowledge could either help or it could hinder people's growth, and it could hurt, you know, others. So you just need to be careful of that. But know that your abundance is coming in, abundance in love, and that your destiny is coming in as well. But you need to get a higher perspective of things first. And get out in nature, ground your energy, work on your lower 3 chakras, and yeah, and love your body. Okay, I will leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.